Where's the audio setting? Bro. Well, excuse me. Didn't they have like a audio setting? There we go. Audio. Volume.
Would that be?
Shush. Can you hear me alright? Can you hear me alright? Oh yeah. Can you hear me alright? Oh yeah. Fucking Twitch needs to update. But anyway. We'll see how loud the game is. Bloody hell. Can you open? One of these days? Apparently not. There we go. Now I want to know how loud it is. Now I want to know how loud it is. Bro. This is how hell sounds like. This is how hell sounds like. Fingers. Should be okay. What I want to know is, can you hear me over the sound? What I want to know is, can you hear me over the sound? What I want to know is, can you hear me over the sound? Hello, LC996. Yeah. Right. Well, this is Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl for the Game Boy Advance, and it is 11:30, so I'm not gonna play a lot. I gotta let the neighbors sleep. But basically, I'm bored and I want to play this game and haven't streamed in a while, so I thought might as well. So here we are. Oh, Jack, I'm afraid your career as a pirate has been a short one. I am the captain of the Black Pearl. No one challenges my authority. You're evil and cruel, Barbossa. How kind of you, but sadly there's no time for a pleasant chat. Get walking. But walk the plank, just like a real pirate. If I could light a fire, I might be able to attract a passing ship. I'll need to find some firewood though. Use the D-pad to move around. Alright, so you might be wondering, right, why Jack has a blue bandana. And this is because this game was issued to start development way before the movie was finally released, back in 2003. Because it used to take like a year or two for games to be released, right? Especially movie tie-in games. So chances are Disney asked for this game to be made before they released the movie. Collect treasure to earn rewards. Yeah, it's a funny and entertaining game. You should try it out. This I got this game for the Game Boy Advance when I was a kid. I got it for one of my birthdays. I think I was turning 7 years old, something like that. I got this game for the Game Boy Advance. Someone bought it for me, which was absolutely very nice of them. And yeah, I played this game a lot. I never actually finished it until later on, until I was like maybe 12 or 13 or so. But the main issue that I have with this game is that the game does not auto-save. You have to, every time you finish a level, you get a password, and that's how you continue the game. And there are certain items in the game that you need to get through exploration and getting money and stuff like that. It's almost like a score. And so if you have a lot of time to play games, then sure, that's fine. But if you don't, then you have to write down the password after finishing a level because you got a life to live. Or if you're a kid, you have to go to dinner or whatever. Right? And the thing is, let's say you reach the end of the game, right? You're about to enter the last level of the game. So you got a password that would, when you put it in, you will literally start when that last level begins. And so the problem is, the game will put you there with whatever the game thinks you should have at that moment in time. So let's say you had a gun and you had 9 shot and you had I don't know how many coins and the best ship in the game. It won't give you all that. It will give you what the game thinks you should have by that point, which is a line, a threshold. So I don't know. It's just it's weird. I don't know why they just didn't bother to just let you save the game normally. They probably didn't expect this game to sell that much, but the movie made a lot of fucking money, and so they eventually made a way better effort with the second game. Also, the parkour in this game sometimes is really annoying. Oh. So it's really simple. You got a sword to defend yourself. You got your lives on the bottom right, and then you have your health bar on the left. If you press select, you can switch items. And you see we have one piece of map. It's a really simple game. It's not really that, complicated. You can pause if you press start. I'm playing with a PlayStation 4 controller, PlayStation Pro, on a computer, emulating a Game Boy Advance game. So, hilarious as that may be. Forgive me if I struggle with the controls a little bit. Some firewood. I can light a fire on the beach and attract a passing ship. Mission complete. So now you get a score. And when you reach 200 coins, if I remember correctly, you would unlock something. Right, so obviously you want to gather as many coins as possible, and then the game gives you a password, and that password will be the same every single time. So you can literally, like I used to do when I was a kid, I would write them down on a piece of paper, and there you go. Done. It's just a hassle, because if you play any modern games, you don't have to do this. But anyway. What was this place? Well now. There's the strangest question I've ever been asked. This is Port Royal, of course, off the coast of Jamaica. The biggest British city in the Caribbean. Port Royal, at last. But who are you? My name is Jack. I came to the Caribbean on a ship called the Black Pearl. The Black Pearl? You've heard of it? There was a mutiny led by a man called Barbossa. Aye, we've heard the name Barbossa in these parts. And now I'm penniless. Well, if it's money that you're after and you don't have no scruples, and you don't have no scruples about how to get it. Yes. There were 5 bags of gold stolen from the British garrison. All 5 have been hidden around the town. Finders are keepers, and if you're a pirate... Finders are keepers if you're a pirate. But watch out for the British soldiers. Sometimes I can't fucking read, I swear to God. We plunder, we pilfer, and we got me hard as your hole. Get ready to hear the song because you're gonna get so annoyed because it's gonna be playing in a loop 24/7. And I hope YouTube does not decide to strike us because of it. So you can cover with R. And you strike with A. And it's a 2-hit kill on soldiers. And you're supposed to use the D-pad to move around, but I'm using the joystick because it's more comfortable. You can... there was a button to sneak, I think. You can press B, and you can do a strong attack and kill him in one fell swoop, but you really gotta calculate the distance, otherwise you'll get hit. Potions restore Jack's health. Alright, cool. Like this guy. Sneak attack. Get wrecked. This must be some of the stolen gold. So if you have a target inside, you can take out your sword. And you just position yourself behind them and you can charge a heavy attack and then they're dead. Regardless, he who strikes first is usually the guy that wins. So, don't worry too much about it. It's not that hard of a game. It's made for kids. Ooh. Alrighty. Oh, we can't go in that direction yet? Okay. Can you go behind buildings? Oh. Can you talk to NPCs? Rumor has it that some of the stone gold was hidden in this square. Yeah, we already got it. That is bogus. Thank you. There you go. Bloody hell. They made out of butter. Oh. Easy. My ability with sword fighting is unmatched. God damn it. Okay, gotta be careful. Select. Blind man. Penny for a poor unfortunate blind man. We can sneak on this guy. Oh, can't sneak in there. I don't know what the red potions are. I think they heal you way more than the green potions. Got him. With all this gold, I should be able to afford something special. Oh, damn it, I missed a gem in there. Oh well. What have you heard about Barbossa? I swear to God, I can't read this font. Tavern Keeper. Barbossa? It seems that him and his crew came to a sticky end. They were looking for some gold. They had bits of a chart, it seems. That's right, but they don't have all the pieces. I smuggled it off the ship, but they have some of the other sections. Nostalgia, man. What will you do now? I bought a ship with the gold I found. You're going to be a pirate? Aye, aye. And there's plenty of merchant ships coming into Port Royal. I'd better hurry. So here comes the second gameplay introduction to this game. So this game is played two ways. First, you got the exploration with your character, which we've already explored, which is what we were doing up to this point. You walk around as Jack into different levels, and you use your sword, and then you get a gun. You can use the gun as a one-hit kill. You get potions, all that kind of stuff. And then you have the second part of the gameplay, which is the ship or the naval gameplay, in which you get to play with a ship, and then you get to use either the L button or the R button. You can shoot cannons in each direction, so you got to position your ship in a way where you can hit the enemies, and ships have health, obviously, and they have certain speeds. And so you're going to explore the waters, and you eventually find enemies, and then you can hit them and stuff like that. Really entertaining gameplay. Another game that I saw that use this mechanic. There's plenty of games that I play that use this mechanic. There's this one game that is actually really enjoyable to play. I might play it later on, one of these days. It's Playmobil, not Playboy. Jesus Christ, Playmobil. Game that was made for the Nintendo DS in which you play as a pirate. I think it's Playmobil Pirates or something like that. And then that game uses that naval gameplay that we're going to see right now. And it also uses a 2D platformer a la Castlevania, for example. It's really entertaining to play. And that game introduces a mechanic in which you can trade goods like rum and sugar and stuff like that to different islands. So it's actually pretty entertaining to play. I don't know why they don't make games like that. It's really simple to make one of these games. And I feel like there's, it's like RTS games or, old classic isometric view games that are not that popular nowadays. But it's really easy to make entertaining games. You don't need to overcomplicate yourself with a story. Sometimes you don't even need a story. Sometimes you just give good, solid gameplay to people and they'll make their own stories. You know what I mean? Imagine a game that is literally a carbon copy of this game, but without a story. But you give the player so many options to progress in the game. Like you give the player a lot of ships, you get customizable options on the ship so you can increase the speed or the damage or stuff like that. You got a solid game right there. Destroy the Metro missiles. So if you press A, press the control pad up or A button to move your ship forward. So you press the A button and your ship will start by itself. We're piloting a sloop right now. Left and right on the control D-pad, turn the ship to port or starboard. So you gotta keep pressing the A button, I think, no? Yeah, you gotta keep pressing the A button. R button targets like that. L button targets the other one. If you go over this wooden things, you get shot, but I think we got infinite shot, don't we? What? How is a single man piloting a sloop? That's what I would like to know. Also, this soundtrack gets stuck in my head all the time, sometimes. I'll be at work, and out of nowhere, I'll remember this. Yeah, we already know how to shoot cannons. You gotta position yourself in front of the ship. You gotta be careful because your shots have a reach. I think we need to destroy 3 ships. If I remember. Also, if you don't know where you're gonna shoot, just charge both cannons. Unless you're using special type of ammunition, then you don't really care. You don't have to worry too much about it. And if you try to go off the map, there's a point in the game where you have like 9 pieces of map, I think, and you can travel all over whatever you want. If you try to get off the map, what will happen is the god of the winds, Zephyr, or Zephyr, will blow you back. If you venture too far from port, high winds will blow you back. Yep. And I think you used to get an icon of someone blowing into your ship. Yeah, there it is. And that's solely because we have not unlocked this part of the map yet. Once we unlock that part of the map, then we can navigate wherever we want. Oh, that's money right there. So it pays off to get those barrels in the water. They look like tree trunks to me. I've always called them tree trunks because they look like tree trunks more than barrels, but technically they're barrels. Woo, snipe. Got him. There you go. 15 coins. Not a lot. So you're proving yourself a real pirate, Jack, just like my grandpa. He was always talking about his buried treasure, buried right here in Port Royal. He's been dead many years now, buried in the graveyard. If you can find this treasure, Jack, you can keep it. And I think it gives you a shovel now, no? Nope. You need to get the shovel. A spade? You could try the markets. It always amazes me how far we've come in the video game industry. To think that this game was released 20 years ago. That's crazy. So you'll see a lot of people playing games from the 90s and the 80s, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I played this game when I was a teenager. You're like, what? A lot of the games that I grew up with are soon, if not right now, soon to become vintage, technically. That's crazy. So you're looking for treasure, Master Jack? Oh. How did you know? Never mind, but there's no point looking for treasure without a spade. And the game is pretty much telling you get a shovel. You need a shovel. He knows how to block. He knew how to block. Past tense. There it is. There's my shovel. Excuse me. Yeah, another cool trick is you can go right up to the enemy, walk close to your enemy, and then they'll be forced to back away. And when they're backing away, they're giving you enough time for you to like pretty much skewer them. Bastards, all of them. Also, as a kid, I was always trying to climb up here. I don't know why. But I guess when you're a kid, you don't really know that games have limitations determined by their mechanics. As an adult, you're like, all right, I can do that or I cannot do that. You know, pretty easily you find out what is useful information and what is not. But as a kid, the sky's the limit. So you really explore these games. Excuse me. Excuse me. I might die here if I'm not careful. Now, normally I wouldn't need to, but I'm gonna use potion just because I'm not sure how much health I have left. Because sometimes the hitbox is not in your favor. Wait. So first you gotta find, I think first you gotta find the map that leads to the treasure in the graveyard. And then you can go to the island and get the treasure. Approach the gravestone and press the A button to read the inscription. David Williams, much feared bootlegger. Charlie Skins, Scott Skidder, he repenteth not. Are these the game developers? Christopher Rams, inveterate villain. Marcus Wortham, habitual criminal. Stephen John C. Jones, eccentric mathematician. Edward Blacklight, pirate and explorer of Port Royal, so it's probably that one. Yeah, there it is. There's a treasure map. This looks like some sort of map. We're gonna read the rest though. Robert Swan, vicious pirate. Thomas Heaton, notorious cutpurse. All right. Also, as a kid, I thought if you're jumping all the time, you move faster, but you really don't. Okay, so now we're gonna have to fight crabs and snakes. I don't think there's an incentive for killing snakes, is there? Damn, I'm good. All right. Let's go back. I'm pretty sure I missed something. I always thought it quite unfair that the crabs get to attack you 1 millisecond before you can attack them. Alright, so the treasure we're looking for is between 3 palm trees. DJ Jungle. Ooh, we want to grab that up there. Woo! I am so good at this game. We got everything, no? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. So obviously the game is telling you enter this cave. But there was a way to move this around, wasn't there? I could swear there was a way to move this. Maybe they thought of having you go up there, but in the end they didn't put it in. I'm not sure. I'm extremely confused. Maybe I gotta go back. There it is. Maybe we go there in another mission. I don't remember. It's been years. Maybe even a decade that I haven't played this game. Sweet. So now we reached 200 coins, so we unlocked a flintlock pistol. This pistol allows you to attack from a distance. Who are you? Sam's my name. Sightless Sam, some call me. What do you want? Pirates like treasure, so I hear. What if we do? There are caves west of the town, old smuggler caves. A stone blocks the entrance, but it's easy to push aside. And there's treasure inside. Treasure, aye, and something more perchance? Perchance. Let's go back. They won't let you. You'll need to push the stone aside. See, it was just a different mission. So now we get 3 shots in that gun. Alt. Here, let's select the gun so you can see it in action. Why can I not select the gun? Let me select the gun. Maybe it won't let me. Isn't there an enemy over there? No. There you go. Got him. You really don't want to use the gun unless the enemies that you're facing are really strong. Even then, the sword is way faster. And as we've already established, you can only use the gun when you're not already in combat. Who goes there? So for example, we could use the gun against that one up there. We just get in line. Really carefully aim and shoot him. And I just wasted another shot, didn't I? Yep, I wasted all my ammo. That's alright. Nope. Easy. So I feel like this game is lacking in the audio department. I feel like the music is okay. It's just okay. All the sound effects are okay. The coin effects are really nice. But the music is really repetitive after a while. This must be the stone Sam told me about. It looks pretty heavy. Ah. Okay. I might stream for 15 more minutes. Whoa. That is not supposed to happen. That was a glitch. But I'm getting really tired. So that's one of the other reasons why I haven't been streaming a lot, is because I get really tired right around 12. And I usually go to bed at 7 a.m., so I don't even understand why. Yeah, see, this is a pirate. This is a level 2 pirate. His moveset is dangerous. Yo ho ho. Alright, I gotta backtrack and use this potion. They were defending their treasure. that's what I mean by the parkour in this game. The platforming. It's really annoying. I didn't even approach the edge over there. I don't have any ammo to shoot that guy. I think also the reason why as a kid I didn't really progress into this game is because I didn't really write down the passwords for some reason. Which is like, duh. Okay, that's just like hitbox bullshit. That's what it is. And that is input reading at its best, meaning the machine is predicting what buttons I'm gonna press right as I press them and striking before, like that, for example. I wonder what that lever does. Well, it probably opens that gate. Let's get this money. I hope I get potions because I'm running out of health. See, that's bullshit. And the reason why that's bullshit is because he is positioned in a way where there's no way for me to hit him because of the hitbox. And these guys do a lot of damage. And he should have been dead already. We gotta be really careful from now on. All right. What's that noise? So this is where we're supposed to go? Another life. Sweet. Yeah, what do you want me to do? Oh, these guys suck. They're like high tier. You gotta spam A button. Spam the A button. Ta-da! And we get gold with that. We're 100 coins away from another upgrade. What is this scrap of paper? Don't you recognize it, Jack? Ah, now we got another piece of the map. It fits exactly. It's part of the chart. A new island, Crooked Cove. Crooked Cove. Well, well. You heard of it? Heard of it? Aye, indeed. I have some business there. But how sublime man to get to Crooked Cove? I can take you there in my ship. Would you, Jack? I can make it worth your while. Now we gotta escape Port Royale. Lady, you're in the way. But see, this is what I mean by the game resets your inventory. So now I have 3 shot, which is nice, but my potions are gone. So whatever you get in a level, it's gonna help you in that level, not particularly the rest of the game. What matters is that you get the coins to unlock things. Too slow. Oh man, wouldn't it be nice to be a kid again? Not have any responsibilities, just be able to lose yourself in this game. For hours. I think I need to go to the port. Yep. Easy. Give me the money. See, the game is reading my input before I get a chance to strike. Which is complete farb. So we're gonna have to fight this dude. But we can do this. All right. Ooh. Gotta be really careful because these guys are not gonna fuck around. Yeah, boy. So I think the red ones are Spanish ships. Alright, we lost alive. Alrighty. Oh my god, the controls. We could just go to the island, but this is fun, dude. This is my favorite part of the game, believe it or not. The 3D platforming exploration with Jack is okay, but the naval combat always chalked out to be so liberating. Alright. Here we are, Sam. This is Crooked Cove. Crooked Cove? I can almost smell the gold, Jack. What do you mean? The King's gold, Jack. The King of England's gold. In Crooked Cove. Ah, indeed, Jack. British soldiers are carrying a shipment back to England. They're staying in Crooked Cove tonight and the gold with them. Then it's there for the taking. Aye, Jack. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get Coke. Coca-Cola. You can get Coke from the store that I know of. But, yeah, because I'm falling asleep lately. And now that I've, you know, I always make myself a coffee every morning, so maybe I'm getting tolerance to caffeine, I guess. Jesus. Dude. But, I used to have a Coke. At night. What is this? Are those bullets? They are bullets. Why are they shaped like that? Get on my level, son. See, they're almost shaped like modern bullets. That's not accurate. They should be round. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna take advantage of this situation. I'm gonna show you how bullets actually look like. 17th century bullets. Or 18th century bullets, rather. So, bear with me for a second. I gotta figure out how to open this. Because I think I opened it once. There it is. All right, there we go. So, 18th century ammunition. So here I have 580. Which I should just take out of this pack because I don't need this pack for anything. But basically, for the uninitiated, basically, this is a modern gun. This is a Glock 19, right? Right? It's not loaded. But this is a Glock 19. Right? And these are hollow point 9mm bullets. Got one over here for reference. Right? Compared to the Glock, this is a flintlock pistol from the 18th century. Right? You got the flint mechanism up there. You got the pan. You got the frizzen. and you got the dog lock and the flint. And so, again, I'm gonna unload this gun. I've already unloaded, but basically the way this modern gun works is you fire the gun and then it shoots. And the moment it shoots, the receiver is locked backwards, loads the next bullet in that was in the magazine. It will go up, and then you can press the trigger again, and they'll shoot the next round. Right? Pretty simple. The way bullets work in the 18th century, though, is you get lead balls. These are 69 caliber, I think. Right? So you can see the size comparison. So you can see the projectile of what you're actually shooting is way bigger. It will create way bigger of a hole, but it doesn't have as much penetration because of the shape and the muzzle velocity and all that stuff. And so the way it would work is you would put your flintlock pistol in half cock, which basically locks the trigger. I can press the trigger all I want, it's not going to go off. Right? You would put some gunpowder over here in the flash pan. Right? The flash pan has a hole that leads to the inside of the barrel called a touch hole. So you'll put gunpowder in there, and then you would close the frizzen, like that. And then it will prevent basically the gunpowder from exiting the pan. And then you would take the lead ball. I'm not going to put it in because it might get stuck. You would put the lead ball in there with a piece of parchment paper, which is called wadding. And then you would take, I can't take it out right now because it's stuck. Because it's been in there for a long time. There you go. You would take the ramrod. The ramrod is missing the brass fitting at the top. I don't know, it became loose because of the temperature here in Minnesota. It's so cold, the glue just came off. But basically, you would get the ramrod, and you would ram the pistol. You would ram the lead shot down all the way, seat it to the bottom, right? First you would put gunpowder in the barrel. You would put the wadding and then the ball on top, and then you would seat it all the way to the bottom. Then you would put away your ramrod. I have it backwards. You would return it to your pistol. And then you would lock it backwards, and then now you can press the trigger, and what will happen is that flint over there would scrape against the frizzen, creating a spark that would ignite the powder in the pan, which will go through the touch hole into the barrel. And because of the compression of the gases, when igniting that powder, they would propel the bullet forward. I'm going to turn off the light for better, more dramatic effects. So you can see it. Get out of the camera. So, and that would ignite the ball and it will go forward. So again, size comparison between the Glock and a flintlock pistol. It's pretty dramatic, actually. So, yeah. I forgot which one I was using. I think I was using this one. Yeah, pretty sure. Anyways. But yeah, I don't know why in that game the ammunition is it looks almost like modern ammunition, but basically it should look like this. Small, round, 69 caliber lead balls that go inside the barrel. Actually. Yeah. So, I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. Scoundrel. it just goes to show how much we've come forward in the ballistics department too. I don't know if you guys know this, but lead is heavy. All this lead balls, I think there's like, I think the package tells you how many. There's like 50 lead balls in here. I haven't counted them, but this is heavy. One day I should make a video just showcasing all that I have, because I have like swords and bows and more swords and more swords, and then I have guns. I have a musket. I got a matchlock arquebus that I could also show you. Again, for comparison purposes, none of these weapons are loaded. And we always practice firearm safety here. So, this is an AR-15, right? It doesn't have a sight to it, but we're gonna move over here. This is an AR-15, right? You got the foldable stock, and you got the magazine. So the way it works is you rack the bolt carrier backwards. If there was a round in the magazine, the moment you rack the bolt carrier forwards and then you let it go, if there's a round on the top of the magazine, it would load that round into the barrel. There's no round in the magazine or the barrel, thus the bolt is locked. So you can send the bolt forward, close the mud trap or the mud cover, and then basically you would shoot. Safety is on, so obviously it's not going to shoot. You would shoot. The compressed air from the bullet being released would rack the bolt backwards automatically, which will then go forward and load the next round. And you get 30 rounds, and you're out. And then all you would do is once you shoot the 30th round, again, the bolt would lock, change magazines, bolt release, ready to shoot again. Now, for comparison, way before we had flintlock pistols and muskets, right? What we had were arquebuses, which the Spanish, for example, took to the Americas when we colonized. And the way they look is like this. Really similar to a shotgun. It's basically a wooden stick. And it's missing the match. But this is not a flintlock mechanism. This is a matchlock mechanism. And the way it would work is there would be a match. Holy crap, the microphone is having a seizure right now. You would have a match attached to that that C-shaped mechanism up there, which is called the serpentine. You would have a match on the end of this. That match would be burning, right? And then again, you would pour gunpowder in there, and then not close it because there's no mechanism to like leave it open, but you would have to leave it open with the powder exposed, right? And then you would have the burning serpentine pointing towards there. And then again, you would pour gunpowder down the barrel and then a round lead ball. And then you would take the match rod, or the ramrod later called. You would seat the powder all the way to the end and the ball. Then you would take it out. I could take it out. Seat it back into the rifle. And then when you're ready to shoot, instead of having a trigger, you would have this lever that when squeezed, it goes up like this. And as you can see, the match serpentine will go down into the barrel. So if there's a burning match that would end up in the pan, it would ignite the fire in the pan. It would ignite the gunpowder in the pan, rather. And that gunpowder in the pan, once ignited, would go inside the barrel. And with the compressed gases, it will shoot one bullet forward. And then you have to repeat the whole loading process again. Like this. So yeah. And again, for comparison purposes, we've come a long way. Anyway, I know that nobody asked for it, but if anyone in Prosperity happens to watch this video and notices my comment about my comment / frustration about the icons of those bullets looking like bread bars, basically baguettes. They look like baguettes. Now you know a little bit more today. And you also know that I collect weapons for historical purposes because they have historical value to me. And because this is America and I can have all the guns that I want. Whereas my home country, Spain, for some fucking reason, is not a free country. Does not let you have whatever you want. Even this country, America, does not let you have certain things. I can't have an automatic rifle for some reason. The government can. They can shoot me with it, but I can't. Because I'm a civilian. But whatever. That's besides the point. And yeah, I have loads more stuff. Like right here, next to my desk, I have an arming sword. The water went down the wrong hole. I have a 14th century arming sword and a Sicilian 16th century rapier. So, again, arming sword. Cool shit. And then Sicilian rapier. 16th century. I don't know. I get a little bit ticked off when I play games or watch movies and they're historically inaccurate. And you can tell right away that the people making those movies, they have a basic understanding of what a sword is. They have a basic understanding of what a gun is. But they don't know how they work because they're either nerds making video games, or even worse, they're liberals. So they've never really held a weapon before in their life. So they don't know these tiny little things. Well, you can tell this is a knife. It's a knife, right? But if you've been scared all your life of knives, and everyone in your society treats this as a weapon of mass destruction, right? You would not know that this knife is serrated at the very end because it is a meat knife. It's a steak knife, right? So whenever someone tells you, oh, I want you to make a video game and put a knife in there, you're going to pick whatever knife you want. Technically, this is a switchblade because it's a blade that's activated by a switch. But if you look at it, you realize that it's really a knife. They're both knives, right? And now you would be like, oh, wait, what's the purpose of each one of them? I don't know. The person that just knows that knives are knives, right? Because they haven't really handled 100 different types of knives with 100 different utilities. They'll make a video game and the main character will be using a switchblade and they'll give you this. Because the game developer has never used switchblades or doesn't know the difference between steak knives and switchblades. To him, these two things are the same thing. They're both knives, which is technically correct, but massively, gargantually different in purpose and construction and historical relevance and everything. And so you, as a knife user, will be playing a video game and the main character is using a switchblade and you see him using a steak knife and you're like, what the fuck? That is not a switchblade, that's a steak knife. What the hell is going on? Right? And so when I play video games and they're using guns and swords and stuff like that, and they just call an AR, they call it assault rifle. And you're like, what is an assault rifle? Well, it looks like an assault rifle. Yeah, but it's not, really. You can use whatever you want for assault. You can use a rock for assault. That's an assault rock. You know? Or they'll call something a bastard sword. What is a bastard sword? Well, a sword that sort of looks like this. No, that's a Flamberg. Well, a sword that kind of looks like that. No, that's a two-handed Zweihänder. No, a sword that looks like that's a great sword. That's an arming sword. That's a rapier. That's a side sword. That's a cleaver. That's a falchion. That's a katana. They're all swords. But there's differences between them. So if you're going to name it a bastard sword, educate yourself first on what a bastard sword is. If you're going to put bullets in a video game that was made in 2003 for kids, do not give me baguettes for bullets. Give me actual 18th century bullets. But anyway, now that we're done with this tiny little rant, and I showcased my wide collection of arms, let's continue playing the game. Tell me, where else do you get this kind of content from a Twitch streamer? I may not have a nice bust that I can wear a bikini and ensnare the minds of men around the world while I play stupid games and say nothing. But I am a somewhat intelligent and somewhat cultured and historically read person, and thus I feel like the amount of value that I can put in my streams is slightly higher than the average Joe. Take that with a grain of salt. That's my opinion. Don't cancel me. And if you try to cancel me, fuck you. You just made me more famous. Oh. Oh. Can I grab a coin? Got him. One of these days, actually, I've thought about it many times. One of these days when I have a kid, if I have a kid, maybe I won't be the best dad with like math. Like my kid, daughter or son will come up to me like, Dad, I'm having math problems. I'll be like, I have no clue about math. I can't help you with math. I can help you with economics. I can teach you how to add, subtract, multiply, divide. But if you're starting with like square roots and Gauss matrices and trigonometry, I'm sorry, but I cannot help you. That's all useless to me. Thus, I have really always struggled to learn it. However, if you have a question about history, oh boy, can I help you out? Philosophy, I can help you out. Literature, I can help you out. Arts, I can help you out. Anything else, I can help you out. Languages, I can teach you 3 languages. And I think, in a different life, if I wasn't this handsome, I would have been a history teacher. I'll be wearing a flannel over a cardigan, over a jumper. And I'll be teaching you history and I'll have glasses and I'll be like, so today's history is about the American Revolution, but we can't really teach the American Revolution right now without really going into the depths of the history of England. So first we're gonna learn about the history of Mercia and Wessex and Essex. And then we're going to go and we're going to go into the American Revolution. But before we go into the American Revolution, I'm going to teach you about the French and Indian War. Because the French and Indian War was parallel and paramount and absolutely important for the development of what we would later call the War of Independence. Ow! Bastard. Bastard sword. There we go. Get wrecked, son. Wasn't there a cave? So am I supposed to explore here or the cave? I'm confused. Oh, bastard. Let's use... I don't have any other green ones. I guess I'll use this one then. Excuse me. I can fight them all. I can or can't? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's bullshit. Oh, there it is. There's the treasure that I need. Take out the gun. All right. Got him. Before we get that chest, though, let's go into the cave, because I'm sure we can find goodies in there. I don't know if the game will let us go inside. Maybe it's for the next mission. I don't know. Guy with the maracas is having fun. This is the music of my people. Puerto Rico way. Alright, see, we got a pirate there. Got him. Okay, where's the switch for that? I think there's no switch for that, no? So I guess the purpose of coming in here is just to get more bullets, so you can kill the soldiers outside. But since I'm so good at this game, I don't need that. Oh, what didn't we unlock? Kinda increases your ship's firepower. So now we do more damage with our ship. Quick, Jack, the British are sending troops to recover their gold. I wish they hadn't. Oh, I shoot 2 bullets now. Ow. Yeah, I was gonna end the stream right now, but this is exciting. Got him. Who's next? Bastard. Pum. Well, Jack, you're proving to be quite a pirate. I only wish I had better ship. My ship is old and slow. Aye, a new ship. How does a British Navy corvette sound? Corvette? Straight out of the dockyard. That sounds great, Sam. There's a brand new corvette, moored on the other side of the island. It's the last of the British ships round Crooked Cove. You'll need to go through the caves, Jack. The cave entrance, it's in the jungle west of here. Thanks, Sam. A brand new ship is just what I need. That said, though, I'm gonna end the stream right over here because I'm tired of playing this game. And I am tired of streaming, and I am tired of talking. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being there, and I'll see you guys on the next time. I don't know when the next time will be, because obviously I'm not that really into streaming lately. I'm working overtime at work, and I'm also taking days off for my mental health. And I was drinking and sunbathing in my porch. And yeah, having fun with friends. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and take it easy. Peace.